2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee 80th anniversary edition in this beautiful Granite Crystal Metallic. I am super stoked to be doing a video review on this one today, guys. This car, this SUV is pretty much fully loaded, close to it at least, and honestly I'm very impressed with what Jeep has done with their 80th anniversary, going all out, making sure quality is there, and really giving you guys an SUV that you can be proud of to drive, that's in a good price range, and you know, that's luxurious, that meets all your needs, off-roading, on-roading, and everyday lifestyle. This Jeep is absolutely gorgeous. I'm super stoked to show you guys this today. Right now we're on the road. We're gonna give it a little bit of a test here on the highway, a little bit of a pull. We only got a 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 engine in here, 285 or 295 horsepower in this Jeep Grand Cherokee 80th anniversary, which is still a lot of horsepower, don't get me wrong. That is a decent amount for you to still have fun, still be good on gas consumption, and as well as because this Grand Cherokee has all the off-roading options, it will still give you the power to tow, go off-roading. If you're in a sticky situation in the mud, the snow, you can trust that you're going to get out of it in this all-wheel drive system here. One thing I want to point out throughout this video is we're going to go through the interior in just a second here, as well as how the exterior looks and all its features. But one thing I want to point out is how comfortable and luxurious this Grand Cherokee feels, all the way down to the floor mats. Very high quality, not your regular Jeep Grand Cherokee floor mats. They're very similar to the ones that they put in the SRT and the Trackhawk, which is super cool because this is their 80th anniversary, and you would expect them to go a little bit all out for you guys. For the ones out there that are big Jeep supporters, or even just looking to get a Jeep SUV, these are the vehicles to go with. They are the most awarded SUV for a reason, and I can't express how excited I am to do a video on this one today. I think this 80th anniversary hit the nail on the head in so many ways, and I am a very, very big fan of the Granite Crystal metallic paint. It is a very, very nice look, makes the body shape of the Jeep look very aggressive and very sleek, almost kind of like a very clean looking Range Rover, mini Range Rover or something like that. But yeah, today we're gonna go over all the features of the interior as well as the exterior. So if you're someone out here in the market looking to buy an SUV, maybe you're considering the Jeep Grand Cherokee, this would be one to consider for sure. It's their 80th anniversary, so you know they went all out with this one right here. I'm super stoked to see what they do with the 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Let's put this visor down, but we're not going to jump too far ahead here. We're going to stick to this vehicle today for you guys to do a nice review on, and we got a beautiful day. The last few videos, it's been raining. It's been a little bit more difficult to get videos done in the rain and the weather and timing it, but today we got an absolute gorgeous day, so you're gonna be able to see this vehicle in its best form, and I'm super excited to show you guys today. If you haven't watched the last video, I did a review on a 2021 Ram 1500 Express Tradesman. My apologies in that video, the camera wasn't in the right setting. It still turned out a good video, but the camera wasn't in the right setting, so you didn't get this full wide angle look. So if you watched that video, that's on me. I take the blame. I owe you guys a few more videos, and that's what we're doing today. We're coming back with a strong one, and we're doing this Jeep Grand Cherokee 80th anniversary. So let's stop driving and talking, and let's get into this video, because I want to show you guys the interior and all its features, because there's quite a few really cool features in this Jeep, and I would love to show you guys the exterior so you can see how it looks, because honestly it is absolutely gorgeous in this paint job, and all the way from the headlights to the tail lights to the body trim. I'm very impressed with this this vehicle and what they've done. We've got this beautiful leather seats. They're very comfortable to sit in. I feel like I'm in a very luxurious CEO chairman's chair right now, driving this like a boss, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna feel like a boss, and we're gonna review this absolute beast. And I know I say that a lot in videos, absolute beast, monster. My apologies, I need to get better with my vocabulary, but nevertheless, let's get things started today, guys. We're gonna get things rolling here. Hope you stay tuned, hit that like button, comment down below how you like and enjoy these videos. what you think about this vehicle today. Is this something that you would buy, see yourself in, and what do you think about its price range? I believe it's in the 60 to 70K price range. I'll double check that, but I don't think that's too bad for an SUV of this caliber. So further ado, let's get things started, guys. Alright everyone, let's get things started here. Today is a pretty cool video. Big shout out to Jeep. Congrats on your 80th anniversary. And big shout out for coming out with an 80th anniversary vehicle to show that you guys care and that you care about the Jeep community and that you guys want to offer something to your Jeep community that, or even the new people that are joining the Jeep community that don't know that much. They can get that full feel of the heritage and all that Jeep has built in their 80 years. So big congrats to Jeep for the 80th anniversary. Maybe throw down to that comments 80th anniversary, and let's run that up. But let's get things started today. We're gonna get started right here in the driver's seat, and we're gonna start with what's right in front of me, and that's a steering wheel. I'm very happy that they did this nice leather in the steering wheel. It doesn't feel cheap. It obviously doesn't feel super expensive or anything bougie, but I do like the leather on this. And I'll be honest, I think a lot of the steering wheels that have this kind of leather are the ones with the heated steering wheel, and this does have the heated steering wheel, which I do like. I'm not personally a big fan of using heated steering wheels, but that's just me. I'd love to know if any of you guys love heated steering wheels. Comment that down below. Is that something you really need in a vehicle nowadays? When you buy one or when you're looking at one, I'm curious to see what you guys think as well. But yeah, just starting with this steering wheel, fairly nice leather. We've got our Jeep emblem right here in the middle with a little bit of a chrome outline on the circle, and the Jeep in chrome as well. I like that a lot. Doesn't feel cheap. Doesn't look tacky either. We've got the plastic here, and then obviously since 1941. That's super awesome. Congrats to you guys for being the most awarded SUV and continuing to just provide your customers with great vehicles to drive and be safe in. We've got our controls right here as well for the cruise control. We've got our buttons right here to go through the cluster. As you can see right there, all your kind of like options to go through the cluster and see your displays, your off-roading displays, your tire pressures and speedometer and all that stuff right there. We've got our call buttons down here for the Bluetooth when you pair your phone up. We've got the volume up and down, and the next buttons behind the steering wheel. And then we've got just right over here our right turning and left turning signal. I will say I wish Jeep did do the two on both sides, because they got quite a lot of stuff going on here in one. If you guys can see it, they're in one little whatever you may call these, but I think there's just too much going on in one little indicator switch, if you want to call it. We've got our front windshield wipers, as you can see on this. We've got the rear windshield wipers on there, and then obviously to put out the water so you can clear off the screen, or the screen right here, the glass screen. And so yeah, it's not the craziest material. I still think Jeep can do something really unique with these right here, these shifters. I think they can come up with some creative ideas and material, but maybe obviously because of the auto industry and what's been going on in the world for the last few years, I think a lot of parts and stuff like that are out of stock, which is unfortunate and kind of shitty. But moving on to the rest of the interior here, obviously we've got our cluster in front of us. We've got the RPMs, as well as our digital screen in the middle. Shows us the if you see in the top left corner there, SE, southeast, so our compass, and then what the temperature is. It's 7 degrees right now in North Vancouver on this beautiful day, I must say. We've got our gas ranges right here. and our heat levels right there as well. The one thing about Jeep Grand Cherokees, it's not the biggest downfall, but they do take a lot of gas. You got to put a lot of money into these vehicles for gas. Sometimes to get these things full, especially the bigger engines, it's like anything over $100, which is still pretty crazy, but they do have good gas consumption for the most part, depending on the engine that you have. So it does make up there. This vehicle actually does have like 3 more gallons or 3 more tanks or whatever it was that I read in this, so it can actually hold a lot more fuel, which is actually kind of good for long road trips and stuff like that, just in case you don't want to have to stop too often. We've got the full sound system in this vehicle. It has an amazing sound system. I believe it's fully loaded with the sound system. We've got the subwoofer in the back. I'll show you that throughout the video. So the audio in here is absolutely banging, and it's super sleek. I love that a lot. I'm a big audio guy when it comes to vehicles. They need to sound right. They need to have good sound system. Otherwise, it's hard for me to be invested in a vehicle because I like music a lot. We've got our vents right here. As you can see, they're actually fairly nice vents. They got a little bit of a chrome outline along the glass of the front here. This car's brand new, only 96 kilometers on it. Shout out to Foundation North Vancouver Auto for providing the vehicle for today's video. As you can see, we still got the screen protector on it just because it's that brand new. Going into the screen here, in the middle of the 2 vents, like I said, you just open and close them like that. They're actually fairly decent vents with that rubber. They don't feel cheap at all, which I do like that a lot. But going into our 5-inch display here, we've got all our settings in here. This thing has quite a few options, and I do like that a lot. We've got our media to start off with, AM, FM, Sirius XM, and then obviously we've got our Bluetooth auxiliary cable and our 2 USB plugins, which is very handy and awesome. So you can charge and listen to music, or you can have it wirelessly connected, or if you're still old school and use auxiliary cable, yeah, well then you're gonna have to use that one. So moving on to the climate controls here, we're gonna turn these on. There you go, you click on just so you can see. We're gonna turn the fan down because this thing gets hot quite quickly. But yeah, we've got all our options here for climate in terms of the air filtration throughout the vehicle. If you click controls there, we've got our, as you see, driver and passenger have heated and vented seats, which is very cool. The vented seats I like a lot. That is super cool in the summer, and you can even kind of see it here in the leather. These are the vented seats, and that is amazing in the summer, so that the leather is not too hot and then you can still stay cool. Go back into those controls, and then you can obviously in the summer have the heated seat, and I actually had that on for a little bit earlier on. It is cold out here in North Vancouver. As you see right there, heated steering wheel, so you just click that and then boom, it's going to start pumping heat into that steering wheel so your hands stay warm. You click our settings here and it's going to bring up all the things you want to customize throughout the vehicle. We don't need to go through that. It's just all stuff when it comes to lighting and door lock and noise when you click the button and stuff like that. We're going to go back into our controls. We got the backup camera. Pretty decent backup camera. I wish they put the same camera they put in some of the Rams and into a lot of the higher model Cherokees, as well as the Wranglers, the Rubicons and stuff like that. They have these very crystal clear 4K backup cameras. It seems like this one isn't terrible. Maybe with the screen protection screen over top right now, it's giving a little more distortion, but it is still fairly good. You can see pretty well. Can't complain too much, but I still think they could have done a lot clearer backup camera. But that's all good. It's not the end of the world in this vehicle. We've got the apps button here. That's gonna have all your apps here, just like your off-roading pages. If you click the off-roading pages, it's gonna bring up and bring you all the information you need to know about your off-roading. Please wait while that loads. Might have to come. There we go. So it's that's cool. It got a little bit of a Jeep driving across the vehicle, across the screen there. So here we go. These are our off-roading pages, which is really cool. You can keep track of your vehicle while you're off-roading. Got our vehicle dynamics, the pitch and roll, accessory gauges, Selec-Terrain, all that kind of jazz, which is really cool. That's why Jeep is obviously, in my opinion, the #1 SUV out there, because of all the amazing options they give you on and off-road. You can't go wrong. And so yeah, you can see here we got our coolant temperatures, oil temperatures, battery voltage, trans temperatures, oil pressure. All of that's displaying right in front of you, so you can make sure you don't do anything stupid or break anything. And keep an eye on your vehicle as well. And then just the same, lots of our apps throughout here, a lot of stuff we've been through. And we go to our nav, we got our navigation loading in right there. You just click where to, punch it in, and then you're good to go. Our phone option, you pair it, very easily to pair. You just click yes, open your phone, put it into Bluetooth, and then find it, and you're gonna pair that in pretty well. We're gonna exit out of that, go into our settings, and then like I said, all the stuff, display, units, voice, lighting, doors, locks, seats, comfort, all that stuff's just gonna be in there. So let's finish up with the screen there. Just below the screen, as you look right here, we've got our dials and more buttons, our climate buttons as well, our hazard, turn that on, turn that off. These are actually pretty nice buttons. The rubber plastic that it's done in actually feels really nice, kind of similar to some of the buttons in the Wranglers and stuff for off-roading. So that is cool. We've got the front ventilation, rear heating ventilation buttons, and then obviously we actually have eco mode and sport mode in this vehicle, which is super cool. Right now it's in eco, and then we've got all our lane assists and parking assists, which is very handy and neat. Our AC buttons, our volume dials, our ventilation dials, as well as our tune dials, and they have a nice rubber grip around them, which I do like a lot, and I don't think they feel cheap at all, which is nice. Right here we got a little bit of a hidden storage compartment. You just press that button, it opens up and shows you your one auxiliary plug-in and our 2 USB plug-ins, which is very handy, and then a 12-volt plug-in as well, and a little bit of a suede-ish kind of lining in the material there. Then you just close it simply like that. We've got our cup holders, pretty straightforward. They do have the snapping clips inside, so if it's a smaller bottle or a bigger bottle, it's going to clip in there and hold it, which is nice. Very nice shifter, very similar to the size shifter they're putting in the Sport GTs, the Ram 1500 Sport GTs, as well as the TRX, and obviously our higher end Grand Cherokees as well. So it is a nice shifter. It does feel good in your hands, doesn't feel cheap, and doesn't feel like you're driving a shitty car. Obviously, in my opinion, this is my opinion, a lot of shifters make a big difference for me in a vehicle. I want them to feel I want them to feel good quality, and this one is nice. It's got a little bit of a rubber and then plastic kind of wrapping around it, which is nice. And then right over here, put the keys there. Right over here we've got our off-roading controls. Very easy to just switch and move the dials. Right now we have it in auto, but if you want to just put it into sand, boom, now it's in sand. If you want to throw it into snow, now it's in snow, and then vice versa all the way around to mud and rock. And then we're going to go back to auto. We got a 4-wheel drive low, and then we also have this other button here for your traction and stuff when you're hauling and towing vehicles. So that's pretty much a good outline of what you're seeing here in the driver's seat. We got more vents just over here, wrapped in this nice plastic with the chrome inline around inside of the plastic there. And then obviously that we got our light controls just in here. I got it on auto, but if you want to flip them into manual options, you can do that with the dimmers. And then I'll show you when I get out of the vehicle here. We have a gas button that you click to open up your fuel tank. That way you can fuel up your vehicle. And then the parking brake is just down here, very easy to push in just like that, and to push it out just like that. Fully loaded sound system, one of them right here, one of them up there, another one over there. Then we got this nice kind of like plastic, it's not real wood, doesn't feel like real, it's like a plastic wood kind of feeling to add more luxury to this vehicle, and more of a kind of like an off-roading vibe as well, and in amongst the luxurious city vibe they're going for as well. More of the plastic kind of wrapping. Got our center console here, just I guess no one closed that, so I'm gonna have to deal with that afterwards. But yeah, so just another compartment in here. I believe we got another 12-volt plug, so we'll close that. We don't have any more USB plug-ins or anything like that in there, but we're gonna try to grab this. Oh, it fell to the back. That's all good, we will deal with that later. That was a little bit of an epic fail, but it's all good. Shout out to Mopar nevertheless. Close that one, open up this one. Now you got another spot here to put keys and whatnot. No USB plugins up here, that's all good though. We can live it out there. And I believe, yep, that was it. I thought there was one more. So you got two like buttons here. One flicks up to open this one, and the next one opens up the top, as you see, as it just fell like that. Our rear view mirror right here with our SOS buttons. Our let's actually try press that. What is this guy right here? Okay, maybe you need to set all that up, but yeah, we got a little bit of a power button there. Our controls up here. We actually have a full sunroof in this vehicle. I love it a lot. I've left it closed so I can show it to you guys, and I'm going to show it to you in a second. We've got more of our trunk buttons here, and then our lights and garage control buttons as well. Shader, mirror. Moving on into the door panel here of the driver's seat, we've got our plastic door handle kind of in this chrome material, which honestly is not too bad. It feels pretty sturdy. They definitely could have maybe done like real metal, would add more luxury, but nevertheless it's still nice, wrapped in this like black plastic with that wood finish with the chrome kind of outline. And right over here we got our window controls for click that once, it's going to open up, click it once, it'll close up. And we've got our left and right mirrors to control those, so you have your preference for when you're driving. Right over here we have the memory seat controls, so you can set the seat to a certain length or whatever it may be, and that way if anyone gets in the vehicle and changes it, you can just click 1 or 2, and that's going to open, it's going to go straight back into the memory of how you had your seat. That way it always stays the same, and people don't keep messing with it if you have people get in and out of your vehicle. We got our sound system built into the door panel as well, with a kind of like a cup holder area, bottle, whatever it may be, and more storage for whatever you want to put in there as well. We're going to step out here so you can take another look. Beautiful leather seats. This is from earlier. We're going to put that back in there. Beautiful leather seats, as you can see, with the ventilation seats, heated seats as well, so both seasons you're going to be taken care of. Our controls here for the remotes for the seats to go up and down and back, and then also for the backrest, which I like a lot. These seats are really comfortable. I love this leather as well. It's very nice. It's not cheap. It also doesn't look cheap. It feels very luxurious and very comfortable. I'm not too big of a guy, so I fit really well in these, but I do still feel like I'm a little bit smaller for these seats. They definitely feel like they can fit someone of bigger size as well. We've got our beautiful like old school Jeep looking right here, stitched into the side of the vehicle, which is amazing for the 80th anniversary. That is super cool. And just over here we got those light dimmers again for your headlights. You can change them that way if you want to control them manually. And then our cabin dimmers and the ventilation right here. We one thing I did not mention yet, which is super cool, is this steering wheel is actually you can control just like that. So you can bring it outwards or you can bring it inwards. You can go down with it, up with it. That way you know, it adds a little more luxury to it. It's remote, so it's easy to move and adjust even while you're driving. A little more safer than the other ones that are just plastic levers. Got our push to release the parking brake right there. Our gas button, if you just click it like that, it's going to open up the gas tank just like that and fill this vehicle up no less than 85 to make sure the engine's getting exactly what it needs. So that's good, taken care of. Full panoramic sunroof, very easy to close that so you can have more privacy. The GoPro's picking it up with this sunset right in my face. As you can see right there, closes all the way up just in case you want to have it a little darker in here at night or a little more private. You can just close it like that. If you want to open everything all at once, you can just press this and it's going to open up the shader as well as the glass, and that's super cool. And you can even have the option to not go all the way open. You can keep the back seat closed and you can just keep the driver and passenger seat. If you click this one more time, it's going to open, or hold it. I guess we do this one first. It's going to open up the rest of the shader. And then I believe that we are fully open on the sunroof, so it's going to get the driver and the passenger seat really nicely and add a little more airflow and ventilation to the vehicle. A little more fun in the summer. Everybody loves a little bit of a roof off. Everybody loves that feeling. It's super cool to be able to see the sky and enjoy that feature. We got our remote trunk button here to click that, our lights, cabin lights, and then the garage control, of course. Again, we're going to close that guy, and you can actually do one more thing with this remote, is you can click the vent button, so you can vent in case someone's got stinky feet. You can vent out just up there as well. So yeah, we're going to move on into the back seat here, open up just like that. Same theme as you've seen through the entire vehicle. We've got a cup holder here, our sound system built in the door panel, Shout out North Vancouver Auto, 1600 Marine. Make sure to go check them out and see this absolute gorgeous vehicle in person. A salesman there will be happy to take care of you. We're gonna get back into the back seat here. I'm 6'1", I fit pretty well, very comfortable seats. I believe these are vented and heated back here as well, which is super cool. And the buttons for that are just right down here. We've also got 2 USB plug ports as well, and a 150 watt plug as well, just right there. Our vent back here as well for your passengers to get airflow. And yeah, not bad. We'll move into the middle here. Yeah, it's comfortable, it's enjoyable. As you can see, very gorgeous from the back with the sunroof going all the way on there. We'll move into the other seat here. Just one more oh, I saw a hair flying around. Oh, it's in the roof. That ain't that great. We'll throw that out of the vehicle, whoever's that is. But yeah, not too bad. Up here in the back seat, very comfortable. Could definitely do a road trip in this. Feel very safe. These seats are very comfortable, very luxurious. We got our Jeep handlebars right here instead of up here, of course. We've got some hooks right here for if you want to hang your dry cleaning or your jacket, your coats, whatever it may be, if you don't have the vehicle full. We're going to open up this, get out, and I want to show you guys the back of these seats. Are very cool. I like these a lot. They give that Wrangler feel with the netting, the mesh netting on the back. I like that a lot. That's super cool. Adds that next element again to the off-roading feel. And these floor mats are so nice. I can't emphasize that enough. These are the same floor mats that we use in the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRTs and Trackhawks. So gives you a very nice luxurious feeling that are in the a lot more expensive Jeep Grand Cherokees. And if we, oh, I didn't see that coming. Hopefully everything's okay on the GoPro. Yeah, we're still rolling. But yeah, if you pull that down, I guess that opens up the seat so that you can have more space, make it flush back here. Moving on into the back space as well, in case you need to fit a big TV or something long. You can put all these seats down and very easy to put back up. That kind of scared the heck out of me. Not gonna lie, but that's funny. We can actually put this over here. That's for the GoPro. We can actually open this up so we have 2 cup holders for your back passengers in case you don't have someone rolling in the middle. Put that back up just like that. Very nice leather seats. Same theme, like I said, throughout the vehicle. That wood finish with the chrome. Cup holder down there. We're going to close that. Straight into the passenger seat. There's a few things I want to point out right here that it just really make me happy about this 80th anniversary. Is the old school Jeep logo with the 80th throughout the vehicle right there. As you can see it just in the wood vinyl kind of finish right there, and then 80th with the old school Jeep kind of label stitched into the carpet, which is super cool. I like that a lot. They really thought about it. And again, into the driver and passenger seat, that old school Jeep stitched in there. Very nice seats. Like I said, the passenger seat does have remote controls as well for its seats. Our speakers all throughout. Amazing look onto the driver's seat right there. You can even see the buttons on the back for the voice controls and the volume buttons. And of course, more storage here on the passenger side. Close that up. We're gonna move into the trunk here before we look at the exterior. Open that one touch, opens all the way up. Very easy, very clean. And then boom, into the back here. Honestly, this is a large amount of space back here, which is awesome. You're gonna want that when you buy an SUV like this. I love these all-weather mats. These are very nice, high quality all-weather mats. I suggest getting them. I'm pretty sure they come with a few Jeeps. They probably come with this one as well. I suggest getting them, mainly also for the trunk. Just protects the carpet underneath. They're also very easy to clean. Dirt, dust, whatever it is, take it out, rinse it, let it dry. It takes 2 seconds, so effortless. Throw them back in and your Jeep is protected. We got a subwoofer right in here, some more hooks, our 12-volt plug as well, some vents on the side, some more hooks over here as well. This is our button for closing the trunk. I'll show you that in a sec. More hooks over here, and underneath we have the push that, pull it up. We have the spare tire, which if you didn't want to use the spare tire, you could probably use this space for more storage, which would be pretty cool. Close that up. We've got the carpet just underneath, as you can see, and our cover right here, which you just pull it, slide it in just like that. Clicks in nice and clean. Keep everything safe and not bouncing around everywhere. Very nice material, not cheap at all. Love that a lot. Comes with this vehicle and very easy to take out. You just pull it up if you don't want it in here. So yeah, we're gonna hold this guy down. It's gonna prompt us with a beeping sound, and then it's gonna close just like that. Very nice. Moving on to the back side, the exterior now of this vehicle, very modern tail lights. I really love the way this body shape looks on this Jeep. I honestly feel like it looks so different to other ones. It's just so clean, aggressive, and luxurious looking. I love that a lot. I really love this Jeep logo, how they did this. It's like a cutout within the 3D Jeep logo coming out of the cutout, which is super clean, very nice quality in this Granite Crystal Metallic, which when you see here in the sunlight, it's got a sparkle to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Got the 4x4 as well in the Granite Crystal, and then our Jeep mud flaps just right here. See that? We also have the Jeep tow hook right here. You pull off this rubber protector. You can put your trailer hitch into the hitch right here with the controls as well, so you can tow. That is awesome for an SUV. You get everything out of this Jeep, off-roading, on-roading, full 9 yards, and you can't complain. I mean, look at the exterior of this Jeep. It looks so sick, so aggressive looking. I can't even explain how it looks in person. It looks so different, and you can just see slightly in the paint here, the granite crystal sparkling throughout the paint. Just so gorgeous, so amazing. These right here, if you want to add some roof racks and stuff, connect them right here. As you can see, the thing is vented. We do have the signals for when you're turning and when there is a car in your blind spot. We got the detection right there, as well as the heated mirrors, so get defrosted. Rims and tires right there, same color as the vehicle, which I love a lot, that granite crystal. And as you can see now, that the headlights, these modern LED headlights, they look so sick. This vehicle looks so clean. I really hope it's translating in video like it does in person. I really love the way this car looks. It looks so gorgeous, and for their 80th anniversary, that is so important. I really like that a lot. And yeah, congrats to Jeep for making an 80th anniversary. We got our Jeep logo right here, 3D coming out of the hood, which will show you what's underneath it in a sec. Our classic Jeep grill, absolutely love it a lot. Air ventilation in there. Got our bottom vents as well, our bottom lights, and then our gorgeous LED lights with the tracking, which is nice when you're taking turns. Got a little old school Jeep logo just in there. Nice, hiding that a little bit like an Easter egg. I love that a lot. But the one thing that really impressed me about this is this right here, the Grand Cherokee, in that kind of outlined in that granite like metallic or granite crystal color, like that gray with the matte black on the inside, which is super nice. And then the old school Jeep cut out with the 80th anniversary. And I just think that looks so cool with the stars. Shout out the USA. I think that looks so cool, and they really thought about it. I really thought about everything on this vehicle to make sure that you really were proud to drive something like this. I mean, just look at it, guys. It looks so clean. We're gonna go into the hood here. I know for some of my so yeah, just to pop this right here, pull that lever. I know for some of my car enthusiasts, you like your V8s, your supercharged engines and stuff, but for some of our people who just want a nice drive and also still get that power, we got that right here. 3.6 liter Pentastar V6, 285 or 295 horsepower. That's all you need. Off-roading, on-roading, that is more than enough. All the other features in this vehicle make up for that in terms of luxury and look. And yeah, just look at this engine bay, just so well built, put together. See everything just running right there on the belts, and then move in nicely. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, man, tons of horsepower coming out of this. For our people out there that don't really care about horsepower as much and more so the ride, this is right down your alley. Like I said, you got to see this in person, take it for a test drive and experience it yourself. Got all our fluids and all that stuff right here. I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not gonna play with it. The protective kind of like inside cover to protect the engine and stuff, so everything stays safe and protected in there. We'll close that just like that. Get one more look from the outside here. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about this car, what you think about the video. Please like the video, please comment down below what you think, how you like these videos. What do you think about this 80th anniversary Jeep Grand Cherokee 2021? And hit that subscribe button so that we can continue to bring you more content. I love making these videos for you guys. Like I've said in past videos, I'm not a car expert, but I want to bring you as honest of a review as I can from my perspective, and obviously get a little more knowledgeable and know a little more about these vehicles as well. But just from like a, you know what I mean, just guy off the street, just giving you an honest review about this vehicle. And I hope you you know, take consideration if you're looking to buy a SUV. Just keep taking a look at these Grand Cherokees, especially this 80th anniversary. Look how gorgeous this thing looks. It's gonna turn heads. So classy. I just love the way just this body shape looks coming off. Looks like it's lifted almost. I love it a lot. It looks really clean. Can't go wrong with this vehicle at all. We're gonna take one more look from the backside here. There we go. We got our tail lights on now. You can see them, nice and modern, very clean. I love this vehicle a lot. Curious to know what you guys think about it. Thank you so much if you've stayed tuned to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have an amazing day. Stay safe. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.